Hey everybody, it's Andrew. Welcome to thehockeypool.com. I want to show you how to use the Playoff Predictor, which is a great resource if you don't know who you're going to choose. It helps you find some dark horse picks based on their points per game during the regular season and how far you think they're going to go in the playoffs. So first of all, you want to go to your screen here and you want to go to the Playoff Predictor. And by default, the first thing you see is scoring is 1 point for a goal, 1 point for assist, 2 points for a goal to win, and 3 points for a goalie shutout. Now, if you don't draft goalies, don't worry about it. You can just leave those points in there. If your goals and assists are 1 and 1, put them in there. If they're 2 and 1, you can put them in there as well, and it will try and use that to predict your final scoring outcome. So then you go to the next page. What you're going to do is you're going to pick which team is going to win in each matchup and in how many games. And based on that, we're going to use the points per game in the regular season to project what their points per game in the playoffs are going to be. So if you think a team is only going to play 4 games and out, those players are going to be ranked really low, even if they are one of the league scorers, such as McDavid, if you think Edmonton's going out first, for example. If you want to see what you would have gotten if you had predicted the final outcomes of every series in 2023, there's this link down here. You can go to it. This is a side-by-side comparison. So if you had actually predicted that, Vegas is going to defeat Florida in 5 games in the final, you would have had this list predicted for you. And you can see that, Tkachuk was predicted based on his regular season points to have 29 points. He actually had 24 points. That's pretty good. Jason Robertson up high here, a little bit lower here, 26 versus 18. But you can see that it kind of bubbles the players that you really want to the top. And if you're really good with your predictions and who's going to win what matchup, you're going to get a pretty good list predicted. If not, once you get deep down in the picks and you're trying to make a decision between, a low scoring Florida player and a high scoring Kings player, if you think the Kings are out early, this may help you make that decision for you. I don't know. It's fun. It's another point of data for you as you make your picks. So I'm going to just go through here and very quickly. You're going to spend more time deciding how many games each team is going to win in and which team is going to win each series. I'm just going to pick the higher ranked team right now just to get through this quickly. You can, of course, pick how many games the series is going to go. Something I do to weight it when I vote is if I'm pretty sure of the outcome of game, I leave it pretty low of a series. I'm going to leave it pretty low. If I'm not certain, like if Dallas Vegas is like, well, that's kind of a toss up, I'm going to put it to 7 games. That's going to weight those players a little more heavily, so that if Vegas does advance, they're still going to rank a little higher in my list. I don't know. Use whatever strategy you want to. So there we go. I got the first round picks. Let's do the second round picks just very quickly. There we go. And then the conference finals, and then the final. So there's that. And what it does is produces this list. And again, if someone's injured, it tells you the current injury status that we know about here. Please do your own research. If someone is injured, please go deeper on that. And so there's your list. So you can take this, you can print it out, you can take it to your draft, you can cross off the names as they're drafted by other people. Or we think you should use the Hockey Pool's live draft. And there's more information on that on the front page. You can go into live draft and it's got a whole video very much like this one showing you how to go through all that. But let's say you have a live draft in action. Pardon me. You have a live draft in action here. So I'm going to say guys 05. So if you notice down here, Artemi Panarin is listed in my predicted scores. But if the live draft is already in progress, you can see that, oh, look, someone's drafted them in the first round, the 4th pick overall, and they shouldn't be available for draft anymore. So once I go in here and I say, well, actually, I'm trying to join this live draft. It's guys 05, and that's the login for this particular pool. Your pool will have a different login, whatever you guys decide. So as soon as I do that, we're going to look and we're going to see when it refreshes here, Panarin's gone. And the next highest player is Jason Robertson in my predicted live draft list. And if someone then takes, wait, who did I say? Who did I say was there? Jason Robertson. It's fine. Everything's fine. Again, we can either do this, Jason Robertson like that. So we'll do the live draft. This refreshes by default every 30 seconds, but you can force it to refresh if you want it to be a little quicker. And there you can see Jason Robertson disappeared off of your draft list. I think that's kind of all you need to know for now. Check out the live draft video. It's super cool. We think it's an exciting way to draft, and I've drafted all of my playoff pools and regular season pools using live draft with all my folks either on Zoom or in the room, doesn't matter, as long as you've got a computer and other people have it. I'll just go over some of the highlights because it's super cool. So again, you've got this page that they can go to and they can see the top undrafted scorers on each team, the top 10 on each team, and you can see that the conference matchups are here. Because everybody's got a pool where there's a guy in the draft who's always going, hey, can I take McDavid in the 4th round? And you're going like, why are you not paying attention to who's drafted? Of course, McDavid's gone. This gives you a list that doesn't have the player available if they've already been drafted. And again, here, if you some other things, if you try and draft a player again, it shows you already drafted. So as an administrator, you've got an extra way to kind of make sure that no one's drafting a player twice. This is going into live draft more so than the predictor. Hey, try the predictor. Let us know what you think. Good luck in your draft. Okay, stop recording. Bye.